boys, I'm Alexandria Long and welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can tell from today's title, I'm going to be telling you guys 25 things you probably already didn't know about me. So without further ado, let's just get started. So the first thing is I used to have braces. Yes, I had braces from the summer before I started 6th grade to the summer before I started 8th grade. So I had them for about 2 years, and as y'all can tell, they worked because my teeth were like so bad before I had braces. Like looking at before and after pictures, I can't believe it, but my teeth were so bad. So before I even got braces, I had to get spacers in my teeth to make room, and then I also had to get 4 teeth extracted. That's why my teeth kind of like go in on each other, like they're like I don't know, I can't really describe it to y'all, but they kind of like come inward, and that's because I had to get teeth pulled here and here. So like they had to figure out a way to like put my teeth like closer together after I got them pulled. But yeah, so if you knew me at that time, you know I had braces because you probably had braces too. Like me and my friends, we all had braces at the same time. So that leads us to the second thing, which is I have a permanent retainer glued in my mouth. It's not one of those retainers like, if you've ever seen people, they have it to where it's like a wire and then it's like a little part in the middle and they pop it up like at the roof of their mouth. Mine isn't like that. So like I said, my teeth kind of go inward because I had to get teeth pulled after I had braces. So I have permanent retainer, but it's not really a retainer, it's like a wire. I have a wire glued here and a wire glued here behind my teeth, just to make sure I don't have to get braces again, and like keeps my teeth in line. And what also does that is wear my retainer, but sometimes I forget to wear that. It's just common human error. The third thing is half of one of my tooths is not real. Yeah, one of them, I don't even remember which one it is because it looks so good now, but let me tell y'all the story what happened. So when I was in either 3rd or 4th grade, I can't remember which grade it was because I had the same teacher, because she was like one of those teachers that always moved up grades with us, but that stopped after a while. But I was on the playground playing tag with my friends, and my playground at elementary school, we had like the concrete area that had the basketball court. We had the grassy area that had like the jungle gym and all that. Then we had the rock area that had, you know, the swings and stuff. So I'm standing on the concrete waiting for my friend to come tag me or like taunting her. I was doing something, I don't remember. But a boy was playing basketball and he accidentally ran into me. And I, like when he ran into me, I like bumped me really hard. So I fell face first on the concrete. Yeah, it was not pretty. Like my tooth like broke in half, and it wasn't even a clean half, it was like in half, like it was like a slant in half. It was really scary. I think I was pretty hysterical for a while because I just started crying. I didn't know what to do because my teeth broke and I couldn't find the other piece of my tooth. I was like upset, so they called my dad. My dad came and picked me up, and luckily we called my dentist like early, so he came. My dad took me to the dentist and got my tooth fixed. But I'm still mad at myself for not taking a picture, but at the time I just wanted my tooth fixed. Like I didn't want anyone to see me like that. But kudos to my dentist because he fixed me up, man. But sometimes I have to remind him, and I have to remind him that I have braces just because they look so good now. You just can't tell sometimes. The fourth thing is that I used to run a lot. So whenever I was about 8 to 10, I ran track for a team called the Eagles, but unfortunately it wasn't that organized. I don't even know if I ran with them for that long. I think I just used to run a lot, but I was on the team for a while. But then I just like left, I think, because it was just so unorganized. Whenever we would have meets, they didn't know where we should be at or when our race was, so it was kind of frustrating, so I ended up leaving the team. But yeah, after that I didn't really run until I got to junior high. I ran cross country in 7th grade, and I also ran cross country in 8th grade. But when I ran cross country in 8th grade, we were in this little muddy like woody area, and I hurt my knee really bad when I was running, so I was trying to run really quick to finish the race. But that did not go well, which leads to my 5th thing. I have a bad knee. So my left knee is pretty bad. Like even if I stretch before I want to, that's why I don't run a lot now, because even if I stretch out before I go for a run, my left knee always starts hurting really bad. So I can't really do that much with it. Like after a while I have to sit down and just like take a rest and then get back to it. The 6th thing is that I auditioned for America's Got Talent and also The Voice. So whenever I auditioned for America's Got Talent, me and my family had to go out of town. It was just me and my parents, but we had to go out of town for my audition, and we ended up like spending the weekend there, so that was cool. But whenever I auditioned, we waited for a long time, and then I did my audition, but we never heard anything back, so I just assumed, like, you know, like I didn't make it past the first audition round, and I was like, hey, it's cool, you know what, it's all right. So then about 2 years ago, it was when I was in 8th grade, I auditioned for The Voice, and I actually made it past the first round of auditions, but we had a little problem because they gave me a sheet, and they gave me this like secret location that I wasn't supposed to tell anyone, and I had to go there and I had to audition for someone else. So it was like, made it past the first one, now you gotta go to the second audition. But the problem was I had to have 3 songs prepared, and I didn't have 3 songs prepared. So I spent that whole day before my audition like trying to pick a song that would like make my voice sound really good and show people what I can really do. But it ended up not working out for me because like when I auditioned, they just weren't really like, you know, feeling it. But I was like, you know what, at the time I was really upset, but I was like, you know what, it's okay, because if I ever do this again, I know now I need to be better prepared than I was. So, you know, it is what it is, but we'll be on top of the big stars one day, don't y'all worry. The 7th thing is that I have 2 dogs, Des and Layla. I would show them to you guys, but they're like resting right now, and I don't want to mess with them while they're sleeping, so we're going to let them be. But you'll probably see them in one of my other videos sometime. The 8th thing is that I go to a collegiate high school. So if you don't know what a collegiate high school, basically I'm like doing high school and college at the same time. Let me tell y'all, it's stressful, but it's going to be worth it in the end. So right now I'm working towards getting my associate's degree. So when I graduate high school, not only will I have my diploma, but I'll also have my associate's degree saying that I have completed 2 years of college. So after that, I only have to complete 2 more if I want to get my bachelor's degree. So that's really nice, y'all. Like, it's not an easy thing to do, but I think if you set your mind to it and keep telling yourself you can do it, that you're gonna be able to do it. Because I didn't think I can make it through my first year out of school. Like I said, I'm already a sophomore, you know? So I'm like, anything you do, you just have to keep going, because you know what goal you have in mind, you know? The 9th thing is that my favorite color is purple, as you can probably tell by this right here. All of my walls used to look like that, but I'm currently in the process of like redoing my room, so it's gonna be purple, but it's not gonna be that purple. It's gonna be like a lighter shade of purple, which I'm really excited about. The 10th thing is that my favorite holiday is Christmas. I love it so much because like me and my family always all get together, you know, you get some gifts, you get to eat some good food and have fun with each other. It's just a great time of year, and I love all the singing and decorations and color everywhere. Like, it's honestly my favorite time of the year, like besides my birthday. Like, it is so much fun. The 11th thing is that I really dislike fruit. I was gonna say hate, but hate is a really strong word. So like, I like apples and pineapples if I have to eat fruit, but I generally just don't like it. I don't know, I don't like bananas, I don't like oranges, I don't like grapes. I don't know why. My mom said she used to feed it to me when I was a little baby, but I guess I just stopped liking it because I just strongly dislike fruit, to be honest with y'all. And people always are like, oh my god, you don't like fruit? And I'm like, no. I would rather have vegetables, honestly. I don't know, maybe it's like a personal preference, I don't know. The 12th thing is that I know how to play viola. I played viola for about 4 years until I stopped doing it because the school I go to, we don't have like fine arts or sports there. So I had to like, I had no choice but to stop playing. I could have kept it and like continued playing, but I don't know, at the time I was just ready to give it up. But I feel like now I would want to like rent one again and actually like practice doing it, because it was one of my favorite things to do, and I actually won a couple of awards doing it. I played viola from 5th grade all the way until the end of 8th grade. But yeah, I bet if I picked one up, I would probably still know how to play it, because it hasn't been that long, and I feel like, you know, when you have stuff, it like comes back to you like memory wise. Someone comment down below how many times I said the word like. The 13th thing is that I do not know how to swim. Me and my parents always talked about getting me lessons so I could learn how to swim, but we just, I don't know, we just never did. So I'm 15 and I don't know how to swim. I wish I did though, because I feel like I could do so many more things in the summertime if I did. But, you know, whenever it comes to water, I'm always cautious because I don't know how to swim. So, yeah. The 14th thing is that I love spicy foods, y'all. I love Takis. I love hot Cheetos. I love hot fries. Anything spicy, any spicy foods, I love them so much. Like, I don't know, it's like something about like the taste. It's just so delicious. Like, not very nutritious, but so delicious. They're just so good. The 15th thing is that I'm currently 15 years old. I know I look like 12, 13 to some people, and I can kind of see it, but I feel like sometimes I do look my actual age. But yeah, I'm currently 15, about to be 16 on November 10th, so that's pretty exciting. My 16th thing is that every time I watch A Walk to Remember, I like cry my eyes out. I'm not normally a person who cries because I don't know, I just don't cry normally, like every once in a while, but that movie makes me like not sad, but you know, it just makes you want to like cry. Like if you haven't seen it, you should watch, because it's a very good movie, but it's just kind of sad, but like it's a really good movie. Like y'all should go watch it. It's on Netflix if you guys have Netflix, or I'm sure you can probably find it on like Amazon or like many other outlets, you know. The 17th thing is that I used to take Taekwondo. I think I quit like after I got a yellow belt, like the day after I got my yellow belt. I think I like quit. I don't know why I quit. I don't even know if I had a reason. I don't know if I was busy, like what was a 7-year-old busy with, I don't know, but I don't even remember why I quit. I wish my parents didn't let me quit. Like I wish I would have been like, no, you started this so you have to finish it, but I ended up quitting. I'm not normally a quitter, but hey, I was only 7, so not that that's like an excuse, but like I didn't know at the time. But I really wish I would have stayed in it, because I would have so much experience doing that now, and who knows what belt color I would be on. Like could have been a red belt or like a brown belt by now. Probably not a black belt, because a black belt takes a long time, but hey, who knows. The 19th thing is that my second favorite food is buffalo wings. Can't get enough. I like the mild buffalo wings, I like the spicy buffalo wings, I like the burning hot buffalo wings. Like so good. But I'm a boneless kind of girl, like, and I know people say if you do boneless it's basically like eating chicken tenders, but you know what, I don't care. I don't like bone-in. I just want to like be able to bite into it and like eat the whole thing, you know. So I'm a boneless kind of girl. The 20th thing is that my all-time favorite movie is High School Musical, and basically pretty much the whole High School Musical series, but the first one is like so iconic. It's just amazing, from the dance moves to the songs to the acting. Like it's really good, and I don't know, I've always loved that movie and the series. It's just like that kind of inspired me. I don't know, I just really always loved it. Like it's a great movie, and people, like I meet some of my friends, like they don't like it. I'm like, how come you don't like High School Musical? Like maybe we're just different, because I love singing and dancing, so it's probably why I like it so much. The 21st thing is that I am not an only child. I feel like a lot of people assume that, because I don't really talk about my siblings a lot, and they don't normally see me with siblings, but I am not an only child. I have 2 sisters, 1 brother, and then I have 2 nephews and a niece. So I'm definitely not an only child, but I feel like a lot of people assume that. Like even I have met people that I've known for a long time now, but like when I first met them, like 3 months into knowing them, they didn't even know I had siblings. Like I don't know, I guess because some people say I talk like I'm an only child, but like I'm not an only child, but I kind of am, because I live in this house by myself with my parents, because all my brothers and sisters are older than me. Like they're over a decade older than me, so we don't have like as close a relationship I feel like I would have with someone that's like 4 years younger or 4 years older than me. You know, it's kind of different, but yeah. The 22nd thing is that I know how to sew. I wouldn't say that I'm a professional, but I think I would say I do pretty well at it. So let me show you guys something I sewed, because I actually recently learned how to sew masks because my mom showed me how. So my mom sewed like all these masks for me, and I wanted to know how to do it because I know doing it takes a lot, so I wanted to kind of, it's not a burden to her, but I wanted to help her out with it. So she taught me how to make one, so now I know how to make them. So here's one of them I made. I actually kind of messed up on it, but it still looks pretty good. Like it looks pretty good. Then the other one I made is this red one right here. So yeah, I wouldn't say I'm too bad at it, you know? The 23rd thing is that I sing. I have loved singing practically ever since I could talk. I love doing it. I love like singing with other people and like groups. It's just a really fun thing to do to me. And whenever I sing, like all my cares just they just float away. The 24th thing is that I had another YouTube channel before this. If you guys didn't already know that, it's actually the same name as this channel. So what happened was I wanted to start a new channel because I felt like I was putting so much work into a channel, but I wasn't really getting the results I wanted back, and I really wish I wouldn't have made a new channel and just continued on the path I was on, because I had put so much time and effort into that channel. So yeah, I kind of regret it now, but you know what, all my old videos are still because I don't want to delete them. I'm thinking maybe one day, when I get famous, I'm gonna have 2 separate channels, you know. Yeah, then we have like the oldies and then the newies of like me, you know. Y'all get what I'm saying. You understand, because you're a Lexoid. You're a Lexoid, right? Like, you're subscribed, right? I mean, hit that big red button if you aren't already. The 25th and final fact about me that you guys probably didn't know is that one of my favorite shows is Friends. I have so much stuff for them. Like, I have shirts that have Friends phrases on them. I have posters. Oh, and even the shirt I have on right now has like Rachel and Phoebe, and then there's Ross down there, and it says unagi. If you've seen Friends before, you know what that means, because it was like this whole episode where, you know, I'm gonna tell y'all. So there was this whole episode where like Rachel and Phoebe, they were learning like Taekwondo, and Ross was testing them, and then they ended up like pinning him, and that's what this picture is right here. But yeah, if you've never seen Friends, I would definitely recommend watching it, because it's such a great show. It's funny, can make you sad sometimes, but it's like, it's a really good show overall. So yeah, and that's it for facts about me. Alright, you guys, that's it for today's video. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that big red subscribe button so you can become a Lexoid, because I love to have you, and I'm sure the other Lexoids love to have you guys as well. Thank you guys so much once again for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to check out the links in my description below. And also, while you're down there, you can check out my socials, you know. Go follow me if you want to, no pressure. But that's it for today's video, guys. I love you guys so much, and thanks for watching. Bye, Lexoids!